Hi, Catherine here with Circle Art Designs. Today we will be working on Project 5 in the Bargain Bead Box series for February. This is the last project I will be doing for February, and to be quite honest, it's going to be quick because my camera said, "All full, do something." So, with that in mind, here we go. We will be pulling from the Bargain Bead Box our 6x4mm crystal rondelle beads in a violet mix. We will also be needing a number 1 round bead crimp. Again, from the Bargain Bead Box, we will be using a 6.5mm 5-petal bead caps. And after I uncover them from the middle of the bead caps, we will need 2 of our wire guards. I've also pulled from my own stash my 3mm silver ball spacers. You will also need a beading wire of your choice. This time I will be using the silver beading wire in a medium. I also pulled the faceted amethyst and brass teardrop pendants to use for earrings, but because of my camera, I'm going to do an earring set with different leftover beads from December, January, and February. And the crown of this piece will be the 42 by 21mm amethyst and brass teardrop swirl pendant, and it is the crowning joy. And I have pulled a silver plated necklace from my own stash. I love using the necklaces. It makes it easy because they're already measured, they already have a clasp. Along with this, you will need your round nose pliers, your curved and chain nose pliers. You will need your crimper, and I think that's it. And you'll need your crimper. So about here is where my camera started telling me, watch out, you're running out. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how I put on the beads. First of all, I left them on the string because I'm really bad at randomness. I will make it into a pattern every time. And I wanted the randomness of the way they were strung. They were just beautiful. So my pattern here is to put on your petal bead cap, a bead, your petal bead cap. Then you're going to put 3 beads on randomly, unless you can't stand it being random, and then do it however you want. And then another bead cap, a bead, and another bead cap. And that will be the pattern we will continue with. In the middle, I went ahead and put on 3 seed beads. I made sure I ended with a bead cap, put on the 3 seed beads, and began with a bead cap after I had put on my bell for this pendant. I did not want this pendant, because it's so heavy, rubbing on my wire. So that's why we put on seed beads. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is cut you a length of beading wire about 3 to 3.5 or 4 inches longer than you want your strip of beads. Remember, it's going to be part beads and part necklace. Now, using your thread guard, it's a little U-shaped piece, and so you're going to put your wire up through one side of the thread guard and down through the other, leaving yourself about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of wire on the second side. Now once you get your thread guard on, we're going to want to tighten it up and then add a crimp. I always put the crimp on for the first side from the bottom. So as you can see here, I've got the crimp snugged up against that thread guard and the wire pulled tight. Now we're going to use our crimp tool. We'll put it in the back circle, making sure that your wire does not cross, and mash it down, and it should make an M. Then turn it over on its side, put it in the front circle, and mash it down again, and it should make a little round piece, like your little round ball or tubes. I'm using tubes in this one. Now you might be thinking, but you said balls, crimp balls. That's true, because I am having to pull a piece from another video I will be putting out because my camera ran out of room. So going back to what we were talking about before, I showed you how to put on the wire guard. Once that's on, you're going to put on your flower petal bead cap, then a bead, then another flower petal bead cap. Then you're going to put on 3 beads and various colors, just depending on how you want to do it. And then a flower cap and a bead and another flower bead cap, and we will just keep repeating this till we get to the center. Now when we get to the center, we have a couple of things we need to do a little different. We're going to head and put on our beading cap, our bead, and our beading cap. But next you're going to want to put on 3 or 4 11/0 or 15/0 seed beads. This is to prevent the bell from moving back and forth and fraying your wire. Now this is the point where you want to put your pendant with its bell onto your necklace. Then we will continue on with a bead cap, a bead, and a bead cap. 3 regular beads and a bead cap, a bead, and a bead cap, till we get to the end. Now at the end, we're going to do the exact same thing we did at the beginning, only this time we're going to run that cord or the wire down through our wire guard, our crimp, and through 1 bead. Pull it tight, crimp, and then clip your extra wire. Now this portion is finished. It should look like this, and you're ready to add your chain. If you haven't already, would you please like and leave a comment on this video? That would really help a lot. And if you wanted to share and subscribe, that would be even better. Thank you so much. And now we're going to take and measure our chain that we're using and find the middle of it. Remember, I am using a necklace chain. I like these because I can buy a whole package of these and I get lots of different variety in them. But whatever you want to use is great, really. But for me, I'm going ahead and using the necklace chain and finding the middle. Once you find the middle of your overall length, go ahead and clip it so that you have 2 sides to the necklace. Now all of these necklaces came as a 22 length necklace. So I have some decisions to make. How long do I want my finished piece to be? So go ahead and put your links, and it's going to sound funny, but put your links, if you're using a necklace, backwards, so that your claw and your jump ring are up against your necklace piece that you've just beaded. And measure against your ruler how long it ends up being. I needed to cut a total of 4 inches off to get this where I wanted it to lay. Now once you've done that, take your jump ring of choice and using 2 pliers, hold it between them, twist one wrist, put your chain and your beaded piece on the jump ring and close it. And do the other side. And if you've used a necklace, your necklace is finished. Now, if you've gone ahead and used chain instead of a chain necklace, you're going to need a clasp. For that, choose the clasp that you like best. And then with jump rings, you're just going to add the claw or your clasp on one side and your toggle or your jump ring on the other. And then your necklace is finished. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beading adventure. I really love this necklace. I have to say this will probably be one I keep for myself too. But I really wanted to share it with you. I'm so sorry I didn't get to record all of it. Doesn't that just hang lovely? I really like this necklace. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a blessed day and a wonderful beading adventure of your own. Catherine, Circle Art Designs.